Okay, today your session note, did you go through that? It is all about parenting.
Parenting. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you, and then I was just going through the session notes. So
Uh,
yes, this is one of my favorite topics.
yeah. You are a parent. I'm also a
Yes,
parent. So we
right.
may have a lot to discuss about, right? Okay.
Yes, yes,
So,
ma'am.
how would you classify as a parent?
I what I believe is I don't believe in certain categories, right?
Yeah.
Because yes, how can you tell the kind of parents you are? You learn every day.
Yeah.
Parenting is
That's
where
true.
you
Very true.
learn everything,
Yeah.
right? So you can't say that I am very friendly or I'm very strict. Sometimes you need to be friendly, sometimes you need to be strict, sometimes you learn a lot from your children,
Hmm.
right? So yes, it's like a learning every day. So be the way you are. Don't follow some influencers who
Yeah.
just come, right, who
Yeah,
just come for,
you can give a patient ear to them, but
yes,
at the
yes,
same time,
huh,
you have to use your own logic.
on logic. Because again, I always tell that take everything with a pinch of salt. You
Mm,
can't follow anything or anyone blindly,
mm.
because we learn from our experiences,
Yeah,
right? And
true.
experiences are they vary. My life is going to teach me in a different way, your life is going to teach you in a different way.
Yeah,
So one thing may work for me, but so same thing may not be working for you, right?
yeah.
So yes, this should be the approach. These days there are certain terms as in helicopter parenting,
Yes.
right? So I don't really believe. Yes, if you pamper your children, good thing. Children need that extra attention. They need that affection, love.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, you need to make that balance, right? You should not bend over backwards to
Yes.
provide everything,
Everything that is
right?
asked. Yeah.
And yes, sometimes we need to put our foot down to make them disciplined,
Yes.
to show them the value of values, to teach them the value of values. So
Correct.
that's how I try to be as a parent. I
Yeah.
can't say the kind of parent I am, but yes, I learn every day.
Yeah. It is a
But
tightrope walk.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
You have to have the right balance. Otherwise, you
Hmm.
may fall on
Exactly.
any side. That is,
Yes.
and it requires, because we have to decide what sort of attention the children want and where they have to be
Yes.
free.
Right, ma'am. I come across a lot of news where children are they are going in depression, anxiety. I am compelled to think a lot when I come across these sort of news
Mm.
where we are lagging, right? So
Yeah.
it's all about earlier we used to live in a very safe and sound environment. We used to live in joint families. Our parents used to live with us, right?
Yes.
So, and we would look up to our parents for any sort of guidance.
Yeah.
Now most of the people, they live in nuclear families. Everyone is rushing. um, we all are a part of that, again, rat race.
Right.
It's like life moves on that hamster wheel. We don't know where we are going. So that stress, that load, right? And no one is going to guide us, no one is there to guide us. So
Mm.
that's how I guess this thing, or the kind of life we are living, this is playing that vital role. Why we are not able to understand where we are lagging and how to deal with certain scenarios in lives.
Maybe they're not getting a patient ear, no, to talk
Maybe.
to. They are not able to confide their
Conflict.
innermost feelings to the parents.
Hmm.
Parents may not have the time, or they may not be
Yes,
aware of the need of the child,
that is the
sensitive
thing,
enough to understand the need of the child.
right,
So this can
ma'am?
happen.
Yes, they don't have time, and sometimes they are not aware of what child is going through. And the thing is, children are also very sensitive these days.
Yeah.
They are sensitive. They can't take anything. If teacher gives that weird look, or that look, so they are
Mm.
like, oh my goodness, my teacher, she tries to scold me. So there should be that, I mean, there should be a balance. Again, it's all about maybe, ma'am, balancing of how to balance your emotions,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
So some of the
And
children are mollycoddled. No, too much of attention given to them, and whatever they ask is provided by the parents. And the parents never raise their voice. There are parents like that, you can call them
Yes.
as permissive parents. So there
Hmm.
are parents like that, and sometimes it can boomerang on you. And no, they are not
Exactly.
able to take even a bit of criticism from anybody else.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
So that
That's
rough
the thing.
and tough life, they don't undergo that
Hmm.
rough and tough life which we used to go through. I don't know about
Exactly.
you and
Yes, yes.
generation,
Right,
right?
ma'am.
Yeah.
But I try, as a mother, I try to tell all the shades of life to my son whenever he goes through certain uh, adverse situation in his life. If he comes to me and he talks to me that, Mama, this happened today. My teacher, she talked very rudely with me today. So I always explained him, see, sometimes uh, no one does these things intentionally. Maybe she is going through a rough patch. Maybe she has her own reasons until it's very harmful,
Yeah.
until she repeats her actions, right?
Mm,
And she is maybe harassing you again and again.
mm,
Then I am always there, and then I'll definitely take that stand. But it's
mm,
fine, beta, come to me, talk to me, whatever you're going through, I'm there. We both are there for you. And
mm,
yes, I always tell him to talk to his grandparents.
mm,
That's talk to his cousin.
mm,
That's what I do. That
mm.
just call your grandparents,
Yes, yes,
share your stories with them,
yeah,
ask their experiences,
yeah,
right? That's
yeah.
what, because I also live in a nuclear family. My parents
Mm,
in law live
mm,
in Himachal.
mm,
So that's what every day, I guess it's his routine. Every day he calls to his dadi and dadu and even nanu nani,
mm,
and to his cousins also. And I tell him, just share your things,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because I know as a son, he cannot share each and everything with me,
yeah.
right?
Right,
So
right.
this is how we need to be smart enough, and we need to have that maybe 3D approach towards parenting.
Yeah. And in this way, in both, it's a win-win situation. What I feel, no,
Uh-huh.
your son is actually can unburden his emotional
Yes,
whatever
right, ma'am.
no difficulties that he is going through,
Exactly.
and
Hmm.
another thing, it increases the family bonding.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Right.
two ways it works,
Yes, ma'am.
and
I
that is
want to
also.
provide him. I want to provide him that environment. I don't want to clip his wings just
Mm,
in the name of, making him educated, or I don't know what sort of person
right.
we are expecting these days. But yes, I just want him to provide a very positive, safe environment where he has some people around him whom
Yeah.
he can share his feelings with, right? So
Mm,
he's not
mm,
only dependent on his parents.
correct.
So,
Yeah.
but
I
I
think
love
there
his
should be
heart.
a shade of authoritative parent ship at the same time, no,
Hmm.
a little bit permissive
Yes,
also.
right, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's the need of the.
Fluidity should be there. It is not, as you said, no tight, watertight compartments you cannot have. No, too much
Exactly.
of authoritarian parents. They
Huh.
are the ones who believe in spare the rod and spoil the child.
No, no, no. It's
So they believe
again.
in that.
Yes,
No
yes.
discipline, and
This.
what I say is right, and they
No.
don't even give a ear to what the child has to speak. So
Yes.
that is a big no.
Big no. True
Authoritative
that.
is good in the sense definite rules are there, basic rules are there, and children should stick to that. Apart from that, freedom is also allowed, permissive,
Yes, ma'am.
little bit more
Right.
permissive. Yeah,
Exactly. This
I
is
think
how our
that
parents raised us. This is how my parents raised me, my siblings. And yes, I am a strict mother. I always say I'm not a kind of mother who just, mollycoddles my son unnecessarily.
yeah.
I never provide him anything on that golden platter. I have told this thing many times.
Mm.
But yes, at the same time, he knows if he has any problem, he can straightforward come to me and he can tell me, "Well, Mama, this happened." So
That
that's a
understanding, that is a
right.
big thing. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I'm teaching him basic values, basic etiquettes, how to make his room properly, because he needs to understand the value of, I mean, how to be an organized person in his
Yes.
life. So I
Yes.
always tell him, see,
Mm.
Suryash, your cupboard will tell the kind of personality you have. So if it is
Yeah.
messy, if it is unarranged, it means you are not good enough to tackle your emotions. So he
Mm.
said, Mama, why you're like this? Why you keep on telling me these things? So I tell him, see, beta, this is for you.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
an example. No, you are giving an example, and through that, you are actually what we are. Our children also will become to a certain
right,
extent
right.
because they
Yes.
learn by imitation,
Hmm.
and they
Yes.
see what their mother is doing or father is doing. There is a
Hmm.
lot of naturally they feel try to copy them, imitate them,
Yes.
and absorb their values in their lives. So that
True, ma'am.
really can happen, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I think values should come before anything else, even
Yes.
before academics.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Because I don't think so. Values can be taught. I don't think so.
Yeah, it can be
Right?
imbibed.
Yes. Yes, imbibed. And I say one line that values are not taught, they are caught. So, right? Because if I want to make my son very truthful or maybe punctual, disciplined, I need to set an example rather than just preaching.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Because he always follows me. He sees how his parents
Hmm.
they how they are living their lives, how they deal with their certain scenarios. If we behave in a very, if we panic, let's say if there is a difficult situation, and instead of showing that equanimity, we are just panicking and we are yelling at each other, he is going to adapt this quality easily, right?
True.
But if we sit together, we discuss, and we figure out all the things, right, and then we come to a conclusion, then also he will get a lesson. Okay, this is also one way to deal with certain situations,
Yeah, correct,
right? So
correct.
yes, again, it's all about your personality. Because let's say I want to teach him anything, so I have to show him
Do that.
rather than with my words, right? So
Yeah,
that's how I learn every day, ma'am. In the name of parenting, I
yeah,
am still in a learner. But yes, I do believe stitch in time saves nine. So if I fail any problem in his behavior, I never let it go lightly.
yeah,
I make him sit with me. I ask him, what is inside you? Are you going through certain things? You can share with me. And then I try to feel him. I can read book. I am pretty sure about that. Sometimes as a parent, maybe you are not able to feel them, or you are not because they are also, now he is a teenager. He has his own battles,
yeah.
lot of things is going through.
You
So
cannot control
yes.
the mind
Hmm.
of a child.
Right,
That is
right. So
that is really
so
a
hmm.
sin. I may
Yes,
call it. Yeah.
right. So I talk to him, I tell him, see, I know you may have your own problem, but the way you talked to me today was not correct, beta. You need to think. So he's like, okay, mama, sorry, I'll not repeat it. So that's how we need to be calm and patient, and we need to understand their mindset also.
Yeah, and then as you said, no, the equanimity of behavior has to be set up by the
Hmm.
parent itself because we have to be the change that we want to see in our children.
See,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
That's the point.
that is a great responsibility of parents. And it is
Yes.
very difficult at times. No, you yourself may be confused how to tackle a particular situation,
Yes,
and then
actually. Right, right. And sometimes now I am in that phase of my life where sometimes I have to deal with my parents also and with my son also.
Mhm.
Because now my parents are growing older, right? So
Yeah,
sometimes I am telling them, you should do this instead of behaving like this. You have to deal with this scenario like this, right? So
yeah,
it's a double responsibility now.
yeah, correct.
Right? So, yes,
Because we as a parent cannot envisage what is going to happen in future,
in future.
right?
Hmm.
Or we may not even have that sort of knowledge that can be
Hmm.
given to them, how to deal with all this technological progress and the paraphernalia that comes along with it. We are not able to. So we have to give a free hand. No, we cannot be completely keep them we cannot completely keep them in the under the leash. No,
Under.
we have to.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
So
right.
a long rope has to be given to them, but at the same time at the back of it there should
Yes,
be something pulling back.
pulling back. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, no, just
Sometimes,
reminding them, no,
hmm,
remember your roots, never
yes,
forget your roots.
right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think we should look up to our parents, our grandparents, rather than following certain, because social media plays a vital role in everyone's life today, and we look up to those influencers who come and who just preach certain things. Even some maybe psychologists, they also use certain terms that this generation is going to this syndrome.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
when that recently
Boy,
when a
that
child,
boy,
yeah,
KBC boy.
KBC, yes, right. Then I
Yeah.
got to know that six pocket syndrome. I
Uh,
was going through one psychologist video reel,
yeah.
and he was telling that most of the people have the only kid, and it's all about that six pocket syndrome. So he's mollycoddled by his grandparents, dadi dadu, nani nanu, and his parents. So I
Mm,
was thinking that I'm a mother of the only child. So I
mm.
was thinking that no, I guess as parents we need to take care of this thing, right? Again, so yes, I want him to give all the liberty, but I know how to control him, how to tell him certain things, right? And I am blessed. My parents-in-law or my parents, they pamper him nicely, but they never defend his misbehave or
Wrongdoings. Yeah.
kind of things. Yes.
Mm.
So I am blessed in this thing. My mother-in-law, she's very nice lady. She's very affectionate grandmother, but she never she never gives him that much liberty where he can just misbehave with anyone. So she always tells him to study well, to talk nicely, very sweetly, and so do my parents. So yes, I guess I am
This
blessed.
reminds me of Sudha Murthy's speech regarding
Okay.
parenthood.
Yes.
She is the one who said, no, like, no, empathy has to be taught right
Empathy.
from the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Right.
you are also a part of the world, you are not alone. And no,
Yes.
don't be egotistic or egoistic. And you have to
Exactly.
nurture empathy right from the childhood. And
Yes.
not only that, even if you are wealthy, don't flaunt
Uh,
your wealth.
no. No. Yes. Yes.
And
I have seen.
wealth
I
can
have
make a person arrogant, so that should not be there.
exactly, ma'am.
This sort of thing. Yeah.
That's for sure. So
Mm.
whenever we visit our native place, so let's say if he has that Lay's packet, okay, be it 10 rupees wala Lay's, so he will ask everybody in the
Everybody.
family,
Yeah.
dadu, dadi, even great grandmother, that would
Correct.
you like
Yeah.
to have one? Would you like
Mm.
to have one? So yes, I feel good that he knows the value of sharing.
Sharing.
So
Yeah.
he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind
Yeah.
sharing his toys, anything with anyone.
Mm.
So yes, I guess credit goes to all the grandparents.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
They taught him.
Yeah, we
So
should
yes.
encourage that also. My
Hmm.
younger granddaughter is like that. Even if she doesn't have, she gives to
Hmm.
others. No, she may
Yes.
not be having even a single piece for herself, but she will offer the other person.
Yes.
And we were finding it rather because she's losing out on many things. Other people are taking advantage of her generosity.
Sometimes.
So at times,
Sometimes.
I think, I don't know whether we did the right thing or not. We actually, implied that she should not be so generous with her things.
You spoke my mind, ma'am. This is what exactly happened with my son also. I
Hmm.
taught him always to show affection, to give respect to each and everyone. Sometimes he comes to me when his own classmates try to bully him.
Ah,
Now I tell him, see, this is how our life teaches us. So I
hmm.
tell him to make a balance. Okay, be generous enough, be kind enough, but don't let people take your advantage. So you need to be strong enough, right? Mentally, emotionally, right? So that's how I tell him that it's not being kind is a good thing, but don't let people
Overdo that.
use you or
Yeah,
rule you, drain your brain, or hurt you. So
yeah,
he's like, okay, mama, okay. So this is how, that's, ma'am, we learn every day. We
yeah.
learn every day. Every day comes with a different experience,
Life
and
is
this is how
growing.
we grow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it teaches us many values. No,
Many
the
values.
hard knocks of life. Through hard knocks of life, we learn.
Right, ma'am.
Yeah. And I think you are the no. Your son must be a very lucky boy because he has a mother
Touch
like you.
wood.
I don't know about the father, but of course, as far
No.
as mother is concerned, he is really
Yes.
lucky in that respect because you have very clear cut views.
Yes, ma'am. And I don't know, but I always want him to enjoy his life
Mm,
and to follow certain good rules or values. And
mm,
credit goes to my parents-in-law also. And yes, my husband, he is also very nice,
mm.
cool, calm,
We'll come
tempered
in.
man. Yes.
Right.
So we know actually we are home buddies, we can say.
Hmm.
We find our happiness in our family members. We are so attached to our roots and family members.
Hmm.
So yes, that's how.
That itself is a big lesson for the children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We are deep rooted in the family values,
Yes,
then the child will automatically learn them.
exactly.
And that is
Yes,
really
ma'am.
good. Yeah. And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think no more parents should be like this, that the world can become a better place.
Better place.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
ma'am. Yes,
maybe
ma'am.
your views across the net can actually change the mindset of certain people, if they're not already into it. Yeah.
Yes, maybe, maybe.
Yeah,
When I
I saw that
Mm.
uh, Sunita has acquired that 50K.
Yes,
Yeah, so there
right.
is I think
Yes,
YouTube
ma'am.
YouTube program on it, that talk between the two of you. But
Yes.
I didn't get time to go through it. I want to go through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had that conversation maybe day before yesterday. We were trying to find time to interact with each other, and I wanted to congratulate her officially. So
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
definitely.
yes, and yes, she's also very nice and uh, humble
Yeah,
woman, I would say, and
rooted to the
she
ground.
yes, she gave that message to each and everyone that don't depend on subscribers on that count, because nothing is permanent.
Mm.
Just focus on your growth, and that's what you can do. So don't get into these numbers 50K or 10K, or just try to work harder and grow every day. So yes, that's what I like about her.